Alright, what up though? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jeannie, and you already know what it is. So let's just get into it. We're gonna do a July preview for the collective Virgo. July preview for the collective Virgo. Somebody could be asking you to take a road trip with them, Virgo. There's something about a corner store that could be significant. We got stuck in the mud energy. I hope your flowers bloom. Record shows, okay. Record shows I took my blows, but I did it my way. Let's get into it, Virgo. This is my card of 4 wheels stuck in the mud. Okay, so watch out for going off-roading. Okay, watch out for going off the driveway, getting stuck in mud. Quicksand could be significant. Wet cement could be significant. There's something here about this stuck energy. This is my card of people not knowing what to do in life, so they're just allowing their life to run aimlessly. Somebody's name could be Isaiah. All right. There's something here about the Reaper, because these people who are letting their lives run aimlessly are waiting for the Reaper. They're just waiting for death. Okay. And then this is my card of prosperity. This is promotions. This is literally the flowers blooming, your fruit blooming. Okay. Black party. This is also my card of Black people partying, Black people prospering. All right. And then this is my card of doing it your way. No matter what happens, you did it your way, you succeed. Frank Sinatra could be significant. 1969 could be significant. March, the month of March, Pisces could be significant, Virgo. This altogether is the energy of you feeling stuck, just waiting for the Reaper coming. But then all of a sudden, you get out of the mud. And there's a record of you being stuck in the mud, but you did it your way. You did it your way. You found your way out of the mud. So for whatever that may mean for you, Virgo, I feel like there could have been something in your life that you didn't have any movement in. Okay, you were just waiting for it to end. But all of a sudden it starts to bloom. Sun card. All of a sudden it starts to get prosperous. And the record shows that you have been stuck in the mud for a long time. Analytics would be trending downwards. This is the energy of unexpected success. Because if they look back at the record, if they look back at the statistics, you shouldn't be successful. Something should be ending. The Reaper should have came. But instead, prosperity shows up. So I don't know what this is for you, Virgo, but there is something in your life that has not had much movement, okay? Whether it's your love life, your finances, a certain path, your car. There's something that hasn't had much movement because all 4 wheels were stuck in the mud. And you were looking at it and you were thinking like, I'm going to die here. Like it's going to end here. It's going to rot here. This is the end. But all of a sudden the light peeks in and the flowers start blooming. And you're looking back at it like, how did this happen? If we were going logically, I should be with the Reaper. If we were going off statistics, it should be gone. But instead, you're beating all odds. You're overcoming statistics. You are prospering in a place where you are supposed to fail. Let's get into it. The month of July is going to be crazy. Okay? We have broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. That's what I mean. Stuck in the mud energy, just waiting for the Reaper coming. Somebody could break a mirror. I'm getting something about 7 years of bad luck. Influences, attachment, third parties, and peers. Wow. Possibilities. And the record, second chances, opportunities, and making amends. I'm telling you, a return. This is crazy. Something broken is going to be influenced by this abundant energy. And all of a sudden, the return of life comes. The opportunity to make amends in something that was broken, that was shattered, that was stuck in the mud appears. And the record shows it should be gone. The record shows that you took your blows. The record shows that something should be close to the end. But instead, there's a second wind. This is insane. Okay? Other people around you could be helping your flowers bloom at this time, Virgo. There are outside attachment, there are peers, there are third parties who are influencing the abundance that's taking place for you. Why is Isaiah Rashad here? I got the name Isaiah Rashad, Black Party, Frank Sinatra. Birds could be very significant. You could be seeing a lot of crows, a lot of turkey vultures, a lot of turkeys. I'm getting blue jays as well. I also just heard chickadee-dee-dee-dee. Somebody could like to listen to birds. Somebody could be a bird watcher. What's stuck in the mud? Look, I got the Reaper got you stuck in the mud. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Literally no movement, y'all. This is crazy. Something that was stuck in the mud, something that has not been moving, something that was owed to you, something you felt cheated out of, something in which look, 4 wheels. I said that. All 4 wheels were stuck in the mud. Look at the wheels. There's something significant about a car, your wheels, Virgo. Some of you could be getting a new ride, a new car. Read the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles energy. This is something going from a standstill to prosperity, to generosity. What's stuck in the mud? Y'all, stop playing with me. I don't know why all the car references are coming up all at once. You're the Chariot. This is spinning your wheels in the mud and all of a sudden gaining traction and taking the fuck off. This is your confirmation, Virgo. This video is your confirmation not to give up. No matter what the record looks like, no matter what the analytics looks like, no matter what the views look like, no matter what your paycheck looks like, no matter what your car looks like, no matter what reality looks like, this is your confirmation to keep moving forward, because there's going to be a second wind. There's going to be something that shows up in the 11th hour. There's going to be something that returns to you full force. Traction. Traction. Why is broken here? The 5 of Swords. There could have been somebody manipulating this. Yeah. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords. There could have been somebody manipulating some type of stuck energy. This is like somebody purposely putting down quicksand in the middle of the race so that you get stuck in the mud, Virgo. This is like somebody sabotaging your forward movement so that they can win. Okay? This is like somebody stealing and robbing and cheating you and deceiving you. Like I said, you may feel cheated. You may feel misled. You may feel like you are due or owed more, but you haven't got it yet. And with this energy, there was something here that was supposed to destroy you. It was supposed to make you give up. It was supposed to make you throw in the towel, but instead, Virgo, you stood steadfast. The record shows you took your blows, but you did it your way. I love this energy. I hope that your flowers bloom. I hope 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 your flowers bloom. Somebody wanted you to walk away before your flowers bloomed. I hope your flowers bloom. I hope that everything turns out to be exactly what you wanted. What's this energy? I'm going to put these songs down in the comments, Virgo, so you can listen to it as well. We got the Devil and the Seven of Wands. What's I hope your flowers bloom here? We got the Six of Wands. You conquering the devil. Ace of Wands. You conquering the devil. You conquering the devil. You conquering the devil. You stepping on his head. You stepping on a head. You stepping on. This is giving me the energy of that Bible verse that we were made to step on the serpent's head. We literally have a reptile represented right by the devil here, the Ten of Wands. Look at all their feet stumping on the devil's head, y'all. Bah, bah, bah. This is that energy here. Also, some of you could be getting big contracts. Okay, you could be contractually put into something that gives you a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of flower blooming. 1111. You could be going into partnership with someone. An entrapment, a trap turns into success. This is the energy of overcoming a trap. This is somebody thinking, they entrapped you, they binded you to something. But with the Six of Wands and Ten of Cups, you overcame it. This is you succeeding over a booby trap type of energy. Something I'm telling you, you weren't supposed to succeed in. But I feel like you have people rooting for you, whether you know this or not, Virgo. Your peers, third party, other people, they see you. They see you in a way where they were hoping for your flowers to bloom as well. And this is giving me the collective hope. You know how there's certain issues that are really hard for many people to overcome. So when you see one person overcome an issue that a lot of people have, you clap for them. This is this type of energy. I feel like we were all put in some type of entrapment here. We were all bound to something and you made it out. This is that type of energy. You ever grow up in a piss poor neighborhood? You ever grow up in a hood and you're the only one who makes it out of the hood? And you have the whole hood cheering you on because they were unable to do it, but they're just happy that somebody did it because it changes the statistics. It makes people a believer. And because you're the one who can do it, even with fear, even with not having what you need, even when the odds are stacked against you, you stood up with the Queen of Wands and stood in your power and overcame something. This is crazy. I feel like there's a whole lot of people who are cheering and rooting you on as well, Virgo. This is going to be a whole lot of people celebrating you and being happy because you getting out of the mud brings everybody else with you. What's influences? The Temperance, I'm telling you. You getting out of the mud brings your family with you. It brings the whole hood with you. Now everybody hood famous because everybody is now known in that town. This is this type of energy. Have you ever seen those stories of Five of Cups, of somebody coming up out of a third world country, making some type of crazy invention that's spread worldwide? And now there's a lot of press, there's a lot of attention on this small country, on this small place where there was no views, there was no interest before. But because you made it out of there, everybody is now famous because you came out of a place that wasn't supposed to produce success. It wasn't supposed to produce anything but desolency. And now everybody in that place, everybody in that town is famous because you did it. In the Four of Swords, the Temperance to the Four of Swords, what's this energy? The Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands. This is literally two cards of healing. This is two cards of balance, Virgo. You were able to overcome multiple things at one time and heal the energy. and bring productivity back to a place of desolence. Literally, I'm getting the scenario of like an oasis popping up in the Sahara Desert. It's this type of energy. Everybody was used to it being dry and dusty, and all of a sudden you bring life back into it. Whew. And everybody gets to celebrate. Everybody gets to eat off of this. Not only are you making yourself happy, but you're making the whole team happy. This is that type of thing that gets you immortalized. You are now idolized, immortalized, because you were the one who brought prosperity and favor back to the neighborhood. What's the record shows? I took my blows, but I did it my way. Sun card. And it's going to be clear to see too. 6 of Cups. It's going to be clear to see because everybody has memories of something. Everybody knows. Everybody has experienced this for a long time. This is also the energy of something being immortalized. The Sun cards of the 6 of Cups. Everybody's going to remember this. Everybody's going to be having happy memories over the time that Virgo brought an oasis in a desert. It's this type of energy here. The Empress. And the Fool. Tower. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Sun card, the Empress to the Fool. July is going to be insane. July is going to be insane. Okay? Because there's something amazing happening for you. 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Temperance, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Sun card. This is all leading to just the happiest combination of cards that I have pulled in a while, Virgo. The Sun card literally is the return of happiness, the return of joy, a successful phase where it can be carefree, no more worries. They disappear because we got water, we got good health, we got renewed energy. Things are settled. The Empress is abundance, nurturing, prosperous energy, enjoying the productivity. This is like whistle while you work energy. This is having the time to decorate your home, decorate your life, nurture. This is having the time to nurture your investments and be able to take risks, have new beginnings, a new phase. This is a new beginning. July is going to be insane. Tower, and it's going to hit you unexpectedly. Whew. With second chances and opportunities. Look at all those cards that came out. 4 of Cups, the Magician, the 10 of Wands, and the World card. A whole lot of people have tried and failed this before. You have tried and failed this before. 4 of Cups is the missed opportunity. It's the rejection. It's feeling like, oh, I didn't do it. I didn't get it. But you turning that energy, alchemy, you turning that energy into fuel. And I'm getting like this is the collective manifestation of multiple people in an area, multiple people adding into the collective prayer, the collective need for a change. 10 of Wands. And then it happening. The World card. Successful conclusions. The beginning of a bright new phase, which is the Fool. Completion. This is crazy. And it was all this stuck in the mud energy that produced this energy here. I'm getting the opposite and equal reaction. Everything has an opposite and equal reaction. The opposite and equal reaction of you being stuck, you being stagnant, things being stolen from you, things being robbed from you, things being taken from you, people hurting you, people pushing you. It's collectively building up. And you don't break, Virgo. You stand up. This is like the weight of the world on your shoulders, and instead of crumbling, you bench press it. This is that type of energy. And everybody's like, holy shit, Virgo just bench pressed it. It's this type of energy, y'all. Something that you missed out on the past that caused you to be in stagnant energy is now concluded. Nine of Swords, and I feel like you had a lot of sleepless nights over this. You had a lot of worry, anxiety, and fear. Nine of Pentacles and the Judgment, the Six of Coins. A whole lot of people doubted you too. I'm getting like there was like I don't know why I'm picking up heavy on like the collective energy of we're gonna fail. It's gonna fail. It's not gonna work. You're stuck. We're stuck. It's not gonna work. And you coming in with the energy of I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things because I believe in myself. And you showing people that if you can do it, they can do it. And then instead of that collective energy of, oh, you're going to fail, we tried it before, it didn't work, turns into, I hope your flowers bloom. Actually, Virgo, I hope that you do make it. Actually, I believe in you, Virgo. And that type of collective shift brings a rapid conclusion to whatever this energy was. In the month of July, we're going to see a change happening, and it's going to be clear to everybody that at one time what was deemed as impossible is not only possible, it's about to be done in front of them. And you're going to be the one who does the impossible in front of people who felt like the impossible was impossible until they saw you do the impossible. This is the energy I have for you.